Hello and welcome back to another day of ladder climbing in Mechabellum. Voyager besides Semi-Ocean seems like a worthwhile opponent to me. Just for context, I've been playing so much Mechabellum, even when I just play like once per night. I'm like, the video that went live today is episode 30. So you can date this video based on that. Like, this is probably episode 1,000,000 at this point. So here we go. Very fond of Speed Specialist. I like playing Aerial just for the sake of the fact that it has so much HP and it's fun to play the lower ranked. Because it has more HP because it's been losing more often, okay? That's the way of thinking about it. So absolutely interesting on that. What do we want to go here? Ooh. Bunch of crawlers. I think that we're going to go Fangs for some ground troopers. And let's see what the world recommends. No. Yeah. Maybe. No. A little bit more in depth. I kind of like that. Balls on the far side. I don't like how far over this guy is. I kind of want them to get protected by the Fangs if there's a marksman. And I mean, for that reason, I'm actually going to go even deeper. And a little bit more tucked in. He's attacking me, not the other way around. And sure enough, here we go. He's coming forward, we're coming forward. His tanks counter my Fangs. My Fangs mess up his crawlers and marksmen while my other units survive. That's kind of the strategy right now. These initial marksman shots are all being put on Fangs. A couple of Fangs survive just for the sake of it, though the tanks are really the next problem here. No good single target damage other than from our steel balls, which won't be enough, unfortunately. But hey, I mean, we got through some units here. Always something to be said about arc light range and arc light armor. Both are good. I kind of like the idea of just doing another Fang build, even though we went for Aerial Specialist. Subsidized Crawler. I mean, I'm going to do that. Because I think it's awesome. Even if it's just to give us more crap that runs by the front lines here. Extra couple $100. We could get extra damage. I don't really like that. We could get EMP and slowdowns. I don't really like that. I'd rather just go mass recruitment and buy another crawler. Again, crawlers are pretty countered right now. It's not that great a pickup for us. But with subsidized upgrades, I think that it's worth getting a handful. He did go for tanks, and he didn't subsidize. Okay, that means that we need to go anti-individual unit, probably with more arc lights to make sure that we keep clearing up these ground units here. But really, I think some air units would do us a big favor, basically. And I guess we are doing like a rush build in that case. Unfortunately, your AoE isn't coming over far enough. Alright, big loss. But again, I think that with a few Phoenix, we are back in it. We get extended range and stuff from our person. Ooh, but subsidized steel balls. I think you could, I mean, I literally said we were going to go Phoenix. I'm going to unlock the Phoenix. I'm going to mass recruit and get an additional Phoenix. But hey, subsidized steel balls is subsidized steel balls, okay? I think that is well worthwhile. And let's get health. He's got a lot of tanks, right? So steel balls do really well against tanks, especially if we give them a healing beam. That will make them really, really strong against that. Our Fangs die in that opening assault. This is the problem, see, is they still have quite a few units chilling out here that my steel balls are attacking. It's going to be fine. But I kind of need more arc lights to make everything else work. That and the steel balls are going to want to level up, and more air units would be good. Like, just more of everything, really. But honestly, it's the ability to clear out, no matter what I invest in, whether it's Phoenix or Steel Ball, it's the crawlers that are messing me up right now. So, if that's true, if that's actually the truth, let's go laser sights and unlock the Vulcan. Right? If the truth is that we don't have enough peel, then that's what we got to do. So we go for... We've been losing on this side for some reason. I don't really know why that is. But you get this. Extended range makes you kind of nasty. And let's give the Phoenix somewhere to go on this side. Yeah, okay. I'm a believer. He's getting more marksman. That's a good choice. He got more fangs. I think that more Vulcans will do well for us. I hope that they don't just spend their whole time attacking these units, though. That's what I'm afraid of. They need to transition over to hitting everything else. And it happened. Okay. See, if I had given my mechanical rage or whatever to these, like, grounder troops, we would have actually had some good potentiality here. Even just giving our steel balls the ability to break up could make that viable. I already mentioned giving them healing as being a really good alternative. Also, if we win the ground game, our Phoenix just tear up for us. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. We could also get the EMP to, like, turn off the mechanical rage of the tanks. It's a 50% damage reduction. Range Specialist is incredible. It makes me not want to invest in more crawlers, even though I just talked about potentially doing that. Instead, after getting all these upgrades, so no mechanical rage, we could get healing ray, but I'd be out of money. I would like another arc light over here, and just another airborne unit. Again, they have marksmen, so like, Lord be with them. They might be just fine. But I don't know. I have a good feeling about it. Okay, he's going with anti-air barrage on fortresses. Interesting. And super heavy armor on these sledgehammer tanks. That is nasty. Super nasty. I actually think we need more steel balls now. Like, I've been buying Phoenix. I have subsidized steel balls. At this point, you just got to get healing ray and go steel. And more Vulcans just to make sure that, you know, these crawlers get taken off the field, like, immediately. Even on this side, to take out certain things would be very good for us, I think. Like, see how slow we are at eating out these crawlers or whatever? Absolutely slowing us down. And that's a good debuff that they're giving us. Yeah, don't love that. Don't love that. The range is nice, but no, this guy has anti-air barrage, so we can't survive this even if we killed the 2 marksmen, unfortunately. Good for him though. So I'm at a need of healing ray, of Vulcans, of a couple different things. I think that extended range arc lights help us. It does reduce their damage, but still good at dealing with a couple of threats here. A Vulcan on this side, I think would be really good. I think that I have to get the healing ray at this point. I've talked about it too many times. You getting a level up makes sense to me. That means that we get another steel ball. I kind of like the idea of putting them center field here. Going after those big level 3 tanks. Probably not yet. They're not good enough for that. Oh, that was both my deployments. Okay, so I do have enough for this upgrade. Lovely. I don't want to go too deep into air units, but, you know, he did get that other fortress. Good for him. And he's getting something to recruit more fangs, which is a pretty good call, I would say. I still like the idea of having my steel balls break into ground units. The problem is that with tanks, he does kind of counter that a bit more, which is annoying, I must say. Yeah, unfortunate. We are, like, doing good damage, but these tank lines are a little too strong. If... I don't know, do I upgrade the crawlers and make it so that my steel balls shatter into more crawlers? It's really good against what they have in the backline, right? The marksman, the fortress, and everything else. But he still has fangs, and he still has sledgehammer tanks. So I don't know, I kind of just in a bad spot right now. Barrier is good. You get the barrier. Just give you some more survivability. The Vulcan was staying alive, so that's good. Igniting the ground doesn't make sense. Man, I didn't even get to level up these guys at all. I'm gonna level up a couple of these things. The steel balls now break into baddies. And I'm just gonna see if we can punch through the center here. I'm gonna believe in the crawler or the balls of steel here. Let's get more damage as well. He did get more fortresses in the center, and the problem is that they're spawning the fangs. The fangs have the shields, but still, that's okay. I mean, we're gonna have crawlers spawning from our stuff. The healing ray, the flame dudes, I mean, come on, guys. Come on, baby. The flames are good. The laser balls are good. I just need the arc lights to keep popping. If I gave them anti-technology stuff that would stop the fortresses from spawning things, I think that would be well worth it at this point. And I've extended range as well, right? So it'll like disable tanks, it'll turn off tech, it'll do quite a bit. We have crawlers surviving at the end there, which means that we have to consider doing more. Elite hacker, no. Vulcan, no. I mean, elite hackers are cool, but no. I'll do a Vulcan descent. Put them here. I want you guys to have the EMP stuff. Let's get all these things ranked up. I wish my crawlers were higher level, but still. I am on the verge of death. So let's do alone. And instead of, I mean, I want to buy more crawlers, but it makes more sense to buy more steel balls. Or a disabling tech arc light in the center here. Speed or range? Let's buy range for one turn. That's a lot of one-time purchases, but I think that it makes sense. I don't know how we kill the air units. It basically has to be our fangs that we have a handful of. They're doing all right, actually. And then it has to be the Phoenix. Let's see if the boys get through. They should be breaking into crawlers, right? Are they dying to AoE or something? Do you guys have... Oh, you have anti-tech! Oh, that's so nasty. We have anti-tech as well. We did break through on that side. Yeah, anti-tech on their things is pretty nasty. I guess at that point, we just have to go and get our own I mean, we're an air specialist. Let's respond with the Overlord. Oh no, we already won. I really thought we were climbing up and up and uphill there, and I thought he super countered me with the Wasp purchase, but just a couple of fangs with extended range. It's pretty big. That's why you gotta get a little anti-air. 94, we've gotten over 100 combat power in the past, so really good game for us, but not the one that was super... We weren't super underrated to win. I mean, we got like almost 100, so never mind. We were supposed to lose that, but we won it. And here you can see, like, we're getting matched up against really high elo. Low dog, you know, 800 points ahead of us, is that? It's actually more like 7. But still, they should be the supreme favorite to win this, and we keep playing non-meta starts. Let's go Arclight Heavy Armor. That's kind of a funky build. And there's even a selectable upgrade to make your Arclights even more weird. I can't believe in the last one I actually bought the crawler upgrade thing, which allowed the crawlers to get upgraded for free. But because I didn't buy enough of them, or I didn't give them enough tech, they never actually got enough experience to level up, which is sad. But, man, he's doing it again. I guess we're doing another Fang build, and pretty okay with this. I like to put my guys a little bit further over, for reasons, just so if they ever spawn something in the gutter, we can pick it up. And I don't like, he's probably gonna get marksman. I don't wanna, you know, get completely ruined by that. Is that actually gonna kill us all? That might even collateral onto my Arclights. Ugh. Elite specialist. I mean, that's another like really low rank style build. There's no way for me to do this, but if I had somehow survived through this battle, killing this one marksman, then we would have been good to go. We would have absolutely just won outright. But I don't think that's possible right now, because even if the second debuff didn't exist, these guys would attack all the ground units before, and they're just not gonna be able to clear, like, yeah. If these crawlers didn't exist, we actually could have won that. They might have killed one of my air units, I might have killed the marksman, and then it would have been a fight over the tanks charging in. Probably still wouldn't have won it, but it would have been a fight. Portable shield. Extended range Phoenix is interesting. It's not something I want to build on right now, but it is interesting. Let's lose another round and get out just some more boys. And we'll get another Arclight as well. This is cute, right? Let's put them just a little bit further forward so that they eat up a missile if needed. And we'll unlock crawlers. Oh, he put the missile further back this time. But he is going for marksman, so it does still make sense for us to go for like fangs and tanks. Oh, it's still got the collateral. We kind of want range right now, or mechanical rage. Range would be better at dealing with certain things. Mechanical rage would be better at others. Range is better at dealing with the tanks because they actually get a shot off before the units all die. Yeah. I actually don't hate our Phoenix right now. I think they're fine. I think I just need more survivability. Extended range Vulcan. If he picks that, I'm in doo-doo caca. I mean, I think I have to pick it as well, actually. I think it's a good ability. If it wasn't for these missiles every round, I probably would be doing better. Let's keep going with a Phoenix. And let's get another arc light on this side here. And then let's just get extended range. He might get that ability. No, he went for the missile. Okay. He thought I was going to deploy more over here. That's fine. Extended range on the Fangs is chillin'. Oh, that killed it killed my air units. Okay. So they actually get some shots off now. They'd get a lot more shots if I gave them even more support. But now we actually kill the front line fast enough that I think that my air units are viable. Unfortunately, we're attacking things that they're a little too strong. We got super countered there. Okay, and now the question is, melting point or no melting point? Or steel balls? Or just tons more air units? I feel a need for steel balls, but I don't actually love it. I kind of just want a couple more marksmen. I say marksmen, but they're not. A couple more units behind. And I like the idea of going for the melting point. It's just so expensive. But maybe I'll go for it next turn. Let's like just hold on to our money or buy a reinforcement. We'll buy a reinforcement. We have cash. I don't want to lose too much health here waiting for things to kind of line up. Go. He's got tanks. A melting point is super on the cards here. He's got tanks with extended range. Basically destroys my units pretty good. Again, if these crawlers were already dead, then we could start shooting their back line. But we just don't have a hope in hell to survive long enough against this stuff. And like, that's another thing I'm looking at. Like, his front line of tanks is just killing my infantry so fast. Maybe all I need is a shield, you know? This would go really well on a fortress? We put the fortress out. We give it the barrier. We give it the amplifying core. Now I'm gonna take the loan because I value the extra unit placement at more at $100 basically. So I think taking a loan to get the extra free unit placement that I have is super important. It really does hurt though. Okay, he's gonna go all in on this side. He also took a loan. Neither of us have tech. But see, now I have the shield generator, and I think that really keeps your ground units alive a lot more. You have 132 meters of range. Man, we are getting slaughtered. Still, the tank, like the fortress does one-shot a bunch of tanks. So like that's good. If we gave our boys, man, are we gonna just die here? I think we're dead. I'm so frustrated with that build of mine. Like I just built into his counter thinking one day I would buy shields on my dudes, and then I never did. So I'm just going to matchmake again, and you're going to have a triple feature today. Because I don't know, I just, that was a sour game for me. Where, like, I knew what I needed to do. I needed the front line to hold longer. I needed more killing of small units so that my big units could come over top and do sniping action. But I just kept buying Phoenix, which didn't give me front line, and it didn't give me more clearance on the small units coming forward. This man here is like 1,000 elo below me, so hopefully he's not like on a giant spring up, because I think if I lose this one, we're gonna be in a bad way. Elite Specialist. Fang Stormcallers, I think, is stronger. Let's go Fang Stormcaller. They had about the same HP on top. I keep thinking, like, just take the Elite Specialist, see if you can make it work. But, like, I don't want to. I like buying tech. Alright, so he's got some good things, actually. But not so good. Let's, unlock Marksman, but buy 2 more ground dudes. I don't hate this, but I usually like being a little bit further forward. Maybe something like this. I just don't want collateral damage from missiles coming in. I do like that far flank. Is he aligned in front on this side? I kind of like this. I almost accidentally clicked that button. What do? He got crawlers, because crawlers counter stormcallers. Good choice. I think I'm gonna keep buying fangs with the hopes of going for mechanical rage. But you know, it's all fine. With stormcallers, we should do enough damage. But maybe not, because they are dodging a lot of missile strikes here. Thankfully, we do hold up pretty well on the flanks here, but not long enough. You gotta remember that he got a bunch of crawlers, which on an individual level are just a lot stronger than fangs. But once you mass up fangs, because they're a ranged unit, they perform a lot better. No. I don't really want any of these. I'm gonna take the $50. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna get another squad here. I kind of like the idea of 2 squads in the center and just really locking this down. +1 squad on the flank. Maybe like this, just for future proofing. And then we'll get the... I think we need the attack upgrade. I could have gone for the health upgrade, but it felt right, because the steel balls are going to do enough damage either way. What did he get? No techs. We do have local superiority of firepower, at least in the center. We're surviving horde waves with missiles, and this is looking pretty promising. Other than this side didn't get the extra Fang squad, so that's a lot less good. But because the center held on for so long, but then these missiles kind of just whiffed it. Which, you know, fine. It is like they're right. But now they're going to kill my base, and these missiles might be inbound, and then they have fast enough attack speed. 19. We're up against a speed specialist, so... I mean, that's pretty legit. But yo, fangs. So he's probably going to go for, like, Helions, like fire units. which will super counter me. But Subsidized Marksman allows me to do what I want, which is give these guys Mechanical Rage and buy Marksman in the center. And just for argument's sake, let's get the Mechanical Rage on the flanks. And I think he's going to deploy the Helions in the center, so I'm going to leave my snipers kind of in that zone. He went for... I didn't even see the incendiary round. I'm embarrassed, but he can put that right down the center, and I'll be in a bad place. I think that almost messes... Oh no, I got Mechanical Rage, so that's going to mess with me much more than it messes with him. Good show. We certainly want to start ranking up our units. That'll give them a lot more attack power. Look at this death. Absolutely ruined us in the center. Even if I had gotten, like, well, a whole bunch of different things, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, it all just burned. And then his units are rush units, so they cover the gap pretty quick. Thankfully, we're killing a handful of these units before we run into real trouble, just by virtue of having enough missile launchers here. So we're not going to take a tremendous hit to our health, but it's not going to be insignificant either. Yeah, die, burn up. Burn up. So we do want to pivot into Fortress at one point. I'm going to take the enhancement module. My boy... I mean, wait, he has a senior specialist? Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to grab you. Extended range doesn't matter that bad. Turning off this guy's tech doesn't matter just yet, but it could be very good. 200, 400. Okay, can't get you this turn. 500 for range. And then a couple more marksmen. And I guess I could have given the rank up thing to this Stormcaller. I'm hoping that now that he has Vulcan out, we can... I think Fortress is the right call. Because Fortress provides us with a shield, which holds up really good against these flamethrowers. And prevents his, flame bullshit from coming in. There's a lot of things that'll be good. And, sorry, the flamethrowers, and I was thinking he might have incendiary, but he doesn't, so it's less important for that. Is this really his? No. These are mine. They're doing a great job if it wasn't for the fact that the other guy's Vulcans. I might even take a loan to get them on the field faster. Ooh, ouchie. I love Deployment Specialist. It's not a good turn for it because I'm not even really going to use it, I don't think. I really need to buy the shield generator. You know what? Fine. I'm going to put this out for the free upgrade, and I'm just going to take the loan. And that's going to enable me to just, subsidize marksman, right? They're so... if I just get an extra marksman every round, that's going to, really add up. I'll even buy a 4th unit. Just keep placing marksman. And now that I have a flamethrower, this flamethrower is going to spend a lot of its time shooting at the shield. And that is exactly what I need it to be doing. It's still going to chew through. You can see the one on this side. But this flank held up pretty good until all of the rolling boys came in. Right? I wonder if, because he's doing a rush build, I should be going incendiary. I kept thinking that I should be going for anti-tech. Man, am I gonna die here? What's going on? Amplifying core, fortress, fortress. And then you take the loan because it means that we can deploy. We can get level ups, which is pretty important, and we can deploy another marksman, which again really helps with those like steel balls once they get in here. And I could have them do shooting squad as well, just to give us more fodder. But I don't know, I don't really think fodder is the way. He has armor on his steel balls. That's kind of a problem. It's kind of a problem. Arguably, I should have fangs in front of my my fortresses here, but it's not needed. There's the artillery coming in. I don't know that incendiary would really make the biggest difference. I mean, I guess it would maybe do a lot more peel than I'm expecting on these random, like, fangs coming in. I just don't want to devalue it too much. It's got range on the flamethrowers, right? Yeah. So now I need range on basically all of my units. The Stormcallers do fine, but, I mean, look at that. Just absolutely wrecking face here. Thankfully, that's a hit. Looks like that'll be enough for a level up as well. And we're going to survive, just barely. This is because the last, like, we're playing this round because I'm pissed off at the results of the last round. And here I am, basically, making the same mistakes. I mean, honestly, I should just be making melting points. It was true before, and it's true now. I'll go for the smoke bomb, though. This can stay 2 rounds. I keep talking about how great it would be to get stuff for you as well. It'd be great to have you produce more units. It'd be great to do so many things. What is my thing? Heavy armor? Okay. Melting point. I need extended range on it, is the worst part. And he's got duders in the front row here, which are annoying. But this will target him. What if I put you, like, you right here? just kill that guy. And then here's some more marksmen in behind. I can't take another loan. I don't even have technology. So many of my things are ready to rank up. Nothing I can do about it. He got an orbital bombardment. I did smoke, okay? So we did get the smoke off. We're doing a big laser on this big boy up front here. Actually massive. He's gonna kill me. That's fine. He also killed, like, all of my Stormcallers back there. And he's got too many steel balls left. And they break into crawlers, so that's, and look at the damage. They just take no damage because of the damage reduction. Right? 60 per level. So unless my units are literally rank 2, they do 0 damage. They only do 1 damage at rank 2. Had I had level ups, maybe, but armor on steel balls, who knew? It's really good at countering a lot of things. At least that one I felt was decent, you know? This guy is absolutely on a tear. He's doing a great job. Look at all the steel balls he got. He did a senior supply specialist, but only put 2 major dudes out because he knew to go for these. I felt like that was a good kill in this Vulcan, though. 20,000 damage from my tier 1 melting point, right? But then he had just so many freaking steel balls left over, breaking into mechanical dudes. Maybe with 50% more attack, that would have been enough, but that's a pricey $600 upgrade. I have a lot of units that would have benefited. I also could have done shooting squad, also could have done manufacturing. Like, it's, how do you do it, right? How do you do it? I hope you enjoyed. Let's actually jump into the lobby here. And we didn't lose any credits, which is interesting. Well, luck be with you, my dude. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.